Great. Now I'm more tired than when we went to bed. While we're here, we should definitely stock up on supplies at the exchange.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape. Perhaps something you might be interested in.
Always nice to kick back at the Broken Spear after a long day.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here.
It's not easy living in Sidonia.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
Ah, didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up. Defensive. No. I mean, okay, maybe I'm just a little concerned that we be hiring new people when some friends of mine were recently turned away. But that is all. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars. Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian wastes with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared. That's the spirit. You sure didn't seem like the type to be scared off by tales of cursed rocks. I'll give you the coordinates for the cave. Good luck out there, and be careful. Very funny. Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka? No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it? He always acts like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag. I knew it. Listen, don't let him in on it. He tends to get real mad. I think he's self-conscious about his performance. And that goes for more than mining, if you know what I mean. Very funny. Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka? No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it? He always acts like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag. Oh, you're a miner too. Funny, I didn't think there were any new contracts starting. Which means you must work for a rival company. And if you think I'm going to divulge trade secrets, you've got another thing coming. Look, I won't report you, because we've all been there. But I'm not going to help you either. I like this job. I don't have any intention of losing it over something like this. Yeah, Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him. No one's had the heart to junk him, but when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say. This is only my second contract, so I think I've been here for 4 years now. It's great. I love it here. I'm working on getting those red eyes that are all the rage these days, you know. You'll hear a lot of these other chumps complaining about Sidonia. They say it's boring or dangerous or whatever. Look, I come from an iced planet. These people have no idea what they're talking about. Sidonia is practically paradise compared to where I grew up. Why? I mean, who wouldn't want cool blood red eyes? It's kind of a badge of honor thing around here. People know you're hot stuff when you got red eyes. Also, it freaks people who don't know about them. Except for little kids. They always seem to think it's awesome. Either way, it makes for fun social gatherings. Yeah, okay. Bye.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe.
for days. I wonder if it's always looked like this. Levels are bottoming out. I picked up something you might be interested in. I've things for you.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
Before you say anything, no, Mars is nothing like Earth.
Crime's at an all-time low around.
I sound like a commercial.
You've got to have a sense of humor, or else work and everything. Hey, you know what? What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars? It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
Something seems to have happened.
Always nice to kick back in the broken sphere after a long day. Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so seriously, I always tell my mates. We're pulling rocks out of the ground, not building spaceships. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's... I could spare a minute or two to chat. So, like... Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them.
Unless... maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
I love the enthusiasm. Do yourself a favour and get to know some of the miners. It'll remind you what you're doing this for. Anyway, I'm getting off track. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Miners, with an E. You're trying to get me arrested.
No one has instructed me to do that today, but there's always time.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Demo Staryard acknowledges the efforts of its citizens to make our city a happy and productive place to work. Thank you for your daily contributions to our prosperity.
Not having any trouble mining the ore, are ya? I hope you've got your own cutter. I don't have any to lend out.
You can make a real good... Live and work in the mines here on Mars.
Ghosts now. I can't see down here gathering rocks for a living, and there's an entire universe to explore.
Please move to avoid injury.
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost on the city's outskirts due to frequent live-fire exercises. It is also advised to use only approved ship landing pads, as the UC Marines are not responsible for hull damage caused by...
Right. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply. Head to the Deimos Star Yards. Come back and see me when you've done that.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Docking cycle complete.
Thanks for you.
When humanity finally left the
I wish Demos was exclusively a military contractor.
Deimos. Build some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC...
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to...
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Update for you.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Don't worry, trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that... Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. That's the spirit! Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Sometimes I feel like these minds just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me. Do you work for me? It's hard to keep track these days.
Hey there.
Iron deposit detected. Initiating
Don't worry.
evisceration
We're gonna make
protocols
sure you
to
get
remove
that job.
mass from human body. Ha. Just kidding. My programmer had a sense of humor.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, when they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work. Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me. I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some... Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that all right, new assistant. I keep forgetting. I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm listening. What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know. I don't have all day. Have a good one.
Hello, dear.
I couldn't be prouder than to govern the UC's first major space colony. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me.
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble, and I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room. I trust you to honor our agreement.
Wait, you on the account? Alright, come on board. I hope you've got some extra ship parts for repairs, because we're going to need it to get this thing back to base. Pirate, please. We know you're not really with the fleet. Word of advice? Learn the lingo before you attempt anything so stupid again. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you. Death it is!
might as well take what we can.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
See anything interesting today?
Eager to help, if I can. I look forward to it.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
Hello.
Certainly less auspicious than New Atlantis, is it not? actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
If you're here to broker a deal, why don't you try?
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
I sure hope you... It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together. Did you, take care of my little problem? Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
One of the earliest shipbuilders. I'm desperate to remain
Why would we
relevant.
keep getting so many applicants? My shipment. Do you have it yet? Ah, yes. I'll take that. Now, I've probably got some important messages I need you to take care of for me while I, attend to some other important matters at hand. You'll need my password. Remember, if you reply to anything, try to mimic my style and speech patterns. You know, for consistency. I don't know. I believe my last assistant was... Oh, you... Done?
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go. I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this. Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia's ship services over at the starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
Danny? Need some work done? Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Farrell. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently, but he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways. Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you. We'll try to keep an eye out for Hank, in case he leaves.
Credit for your thoughts, as they say. Oh, here we go. All right, what is it? I always enjoy hearing you tell me how wonderful I am. Do you need to ask? Do I not make it clear how much I care about you? Then I shall be sure to say it more often. I am always willing to carry an extra weapon, or two, or three. Until our next talk.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go. That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this. Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Mars isn't for everybody.
What a day, huh?
I used to think I was Vanguard material until I discovered this place.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years.
Hey. This is only my first contract, but I've already hauled more ore than any of the old-timers could ever... Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first. Here you go. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? Oh, do you now? Well, you're not wrong. I do have something to do with it. In fact, I'm the one who took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. Shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this would be all for nothing. Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone. Relax, hotshot. I ain't gonna shoot you in the back, if that's what you're worried about. Just, follow me. We're going outside.
Your instincts are correct here, I think. Hank is not to be trusted.
Smell you later. I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan. That's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back. No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much. What are you, some sort of head doctor? Shut the hell up! You don't know anything about me! Do they? Ah, maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing. Wait, you're saying everyone won't get laid off? What? Like you're gonna kill me? And if I kill you, no one will ever know. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way. And that means you need to die.
The governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure. Almost break time.
Just passing through or here to stay?
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonia's lower level is more likely to result
I'm looking
in
forward to
injury
hearing
or
all
death.
about this.
Please exercise caution near balcony exits.
Oh, do tell. What took you? Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that you're here and he's not. It's a real shame. But I'm glad you... I'll take it from here. You really saved our asses. I'm not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we left. If you're still looking to help us out, maybe check with Rift. Seems to be having a rough go as of late.
Keep your eyes peeled for signs of terramorph activity. After what happened to our forces in New Atlantis, we need to be extra vigilant.
I've been so tired.
but I went to the clinic and
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? You will? Wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Welcome to Titan. You're cleared to land at New Homestead.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit. Feel free to look around, but do not touch.
There is value to be found in looking back through history, provided one does not cling too tightly to it.
Welcome to New Homestead.
The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
What did we think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming
I
here.
thought it would be.
Hi there. Welcome to my little shop. Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time? Oh, nice. You know, it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds, or just space. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy, or if you have any questions for me about the shop, the merch.
Excuse me, Bill. You've got to do a better job of keeping your tour groups out of trouble.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table.
Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale.
Come back anytime.
Damn right. You've got to do something, or else next
We
time
take
it happens,
vandalism
I'm dealing with you
seriously
first.
here. You don't mess with history.
This is a boring assignment, but
All systems are nominal. Ready to depart.
I'm working hard, Captain.
We're clear for takeoff, Captain.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
Just a heads up. UC Science Division.
How's it going? We got lots of stuff. Just ask. Cool. That's what... See you around.
Before visiting United Colony Systems, the terramorph threat is real. Skipping town.
When I get older, I'm gonna work in the mines. Like,
Oh, did you find the book, Dragon Star Force Volume 1, The Heroes of the Dragon Star? Oh, thanks a bunch! Oh, I can't wait to read it again, and then put it away for safekeeping so it holds its value. Here's some money I promised.
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic beverages is
The miner's pretty much wrong.
operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a miner.
I heard you helped out Mitch.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program. I tend to deal with security at a high but if there's something I can help you with... That's a pretty serious accusation. Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hearst. I'll say that. You did... I'll take it from here. The United Colonies...
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, it's probably not, but I can. It's not a matter of money. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Thanks, I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. It's clear you want to help. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which one. Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people, but you should know. He is powerful. If it works, I'll be free. If not... It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at hotel. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or... And thank you so much for trying to help.
Live where you work. Tired of commuting from distant systems to Sidonia every day? Lux Condominiums has premium apartments available to rent. Whether you need single, double, or family occupancy, Lux has you covered. Inquire today.
I heard they reopened that Red Devils HQ.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. Last person who came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. You paid up. Did you want this stuff or not? Make up your mind.
Yes? This here is the most important perk in the galaxy.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
I would prefer that we both remain light on our feet. You never know what could happen.
How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Well, I'm okay. A lot better
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
Jeez. Orbit achieved.
Instant sensory overload.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life.
I'm not in the
Here
mood.
when you're ready. The hotel will lie. Sleep with us.
There is legal question that region has some influence here in New York. I wonder how Mr. Bailey feels about that.
Don't even bother with that other place.
We have a moment. Say, you should have seen the look on Dexter. No problem. I'm sure you'll find something you like. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
Duals Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories. Only a hectic piece. Package food, check. Euro lamps, oh yeah. Boost bags, got those too. Don't even bother.
Things can keep from knowing each other. I just might have a good day. You don't need to wear your helmet.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home, here on Neon. Our beds are comfortable and affordable, and with the prime rating...
It's nice to see you today.
Your safety is almost guaranteed.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Oh, how nice! His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home, here on Neon. Perfect.
Let's make this quick.
Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us? Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am? Hate? No, of course not. But she mustn't be lawless. Thanks. I'm still collecting my thoughts. She would really put her own life at risk due to me. She puts me in a difficult position. She needs to face consequences. Yet, I do not wish her to die. I suppose I've overreacted. She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that. Yes, tell her I will drop the charges immediately and call off the bounty hunters. And I suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
As they say, calling off the bounty hunters is usually the first step to a family reconciliation. I wish to discuss with you when you have time. Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time. When I first came here, I never expected that I would meet you or feel this way about you, that we would end up here together. I know that you told me you were not going anywhere, but I still worried, if only a little, that my asking for time to think would be a problem. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless. I know, and I love you for that. The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea, a way I can demonstrate my commitment to you. Do you seriously believe I am going to wear a dress for this? Let alone buy one for the occasion? I do not want a fancy party. I do not want to wear a dress, and we do not need music. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I do not want that distraction. I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there. industry, and the military. The true backbone of the United Colonies, no matter how they attempt to shape their image.
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges. It will still be difficult. There's a lot we need to speak about, but I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you. Of course, we will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible. And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough.
Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves. There is little I can offer to show you how much I care, how much you mean to me. Whatever House Varun deems proper could not work, because you are not House Varun. And whatever marriage traditions you might have would not be appropriate for me. If you are not joking, then no, you are not. But there is something here that I believe will make up for it. This place, where we stand now, is the first place I was brought upon leaving my city, Dasra. The first time I had ever left my home planet. As you know, I was never allowed to know the way back home. That frightened me. But at the same time, I was suddenly aware of not just one planet, but a whole universe I had never seen. That is a feeling I had not experienced again until I met you. Well, in this instance, I am happy to feed your ego. I shall try not to make too much of a habit of it. But there is more. Buried here is something of great value to me. Something I wish you to have. It is best, I think, if you are the one to retrieve it. You hold in your hands the most treasured item I could give you. No. You certainly have not. There is a reason for that, and I hope when I explain why, you will understand what this means. In my culture, every child is entrusted with a pet groat. They are domesticated creatures native to my planet. Smelly, cantankerous, but their milk is a staple of our diet. We raise the groat. We care for it, we milk it. And when we come of age, we slaughter the groat and fashion its skull into a dagger. I did. Through this groat, we are shown the connection that we have to the Great Serpent. That all things serve the Serpent, and can be tools for his use, in more ways than one. I am glad that you can appreciate that. Every member of House Baroon has a dagger like this. We are instructed to keep them at our side at all times. The Great Serpent is always with us, as is the danger of those who defy and oppose him. But that constant connection to the Great Serpent is a liability to those of us sent out into the settled systems. So when we first leave our home, we hide it. Always been. But my mission dictated that my origins remain concealed. So for years, this dagger has remained buried here, hidden from the world. But now, I believe you should have it. With it, I hope you can understand that I trust you completely. That I know you will care for this the way you care for me. And that we are connected in a way that is now truly unique in the settled systems. In all of creation, I love you, and I am yours. Wholly and completely. You are very welcome, and I know that you will. I would not have brought you here otherwise. Whew. Now, surely there is some other grand adventure that awaits us. We should go and meet it head on.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly...
I feared the Great Serpent himself may have made a tool of our teasers at some point went on last night.